Hello, dear students. Today, our topic is health and hygiene. In this chapter, the overall view is we are going to study about ways to stay healthy, a balanced diet, hygiene, personal hygiene, in which personal cleanliness, dental care, care of the eyes, hair care, physical exercise, healthy habits, social hygiene, diseases, in which communicable diseases, non communicable diseases, first aid, in which for cuts and scratches, for burns. The first topic is ways to stay healthy. You may have seen children in your school or neighborhood who constantly suffer from colds and cough. Some get tired even if they play or run around for just a short time. We refer to such children as being unhealthy. Health, as we all know, is a state of complete physical and mental well being. When you state that a person is healthy, it means that both his body and mind are fit and healthy. According to the World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being and not merely the absence of diseases. The best way to stay healthy is to have a nutritious, balanced diet, drink plenty of clean water, exercise regularly, have sufficient rest, maintain proper hygiene, protect ourselves from all types of infections and disease, and keep our surroundings clean. The next subtopic is a balanced diet. A balanced diet includes all the nutrients in the correct proportions required to maintain good health and grow normally. When we eat a balanced diet, we get all the energy to work and play without feeling tired. The next topic is hygiene. Hygiene is following certain practices that help ensure cleanliness and good health. Personal hygiene means taking care of our body, while social hygiene is keeping our surroundings clean. We must prevent germs from breeding and spreading. The next topic is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene does not mean simply maintaining a good appearance. We must take good care of our body, keep it clean, and prevent germs from entering it. The essential factors of personal hygiene are cleanliness, rest and sleep, exercise and play, and maintaining healthy habits. Personal cleanliness. For the human body to function well, we need to take a good care of it. Having a bath every day keeps our skin clean and free from germs, sweat, and body odors. We must also wash, comb, and keep our hair clean and free from parasites. When our body is clean, we stay healthy, smell fresh, and feel good. Washing our hands with soap and water regularly especially after visiting the toilet or taking out the garbage is also very important. Cleaning and cutting our nails are particles that should be carried out daily. Besides, keeping our clothes, undergarments, socks, and handkerchiefs clean is also a part of personal cleanliness. Next, dental care. Our teeth are very important to us. They help us chew our food and speak clearly. Our permanent teeth, which we get at the age of 8 to 10, stay with us for life. If these teeth are damaged, they cannot be replaced like milk teeth. So, we need to take great care to maintain healthy teeth, healthy gums, and oral hygiene. We should brush our teeth twice a day, in the morning and before we go to bed. Brushing and flossing our teeth regularly prevents plaque formation. Flossing gets rid of the food and bacteria that stick between our teeth in places where the toothbrush bristles cannot reach. Washing our mouth after meal is also a good practice. It is only when our teeth and gums are clean that our breath stays fresh. Next, problems related to the teeth and gums. Tooth decay. The inner part of the teeth is called dentine and it is covered by a hard shiny substances called enamel. Inner to the dentine is the pulp which has nerves and blood vessels. Children have thinner enamel compared to that of adults, so their teeth are more prone to decay. Besides brushing your teeth, you should avoid too many sugary items like chocolates and ice creams, which can cause tooth decay or caries. Always use a soft toothbrush to brush your teeth. Coarse material like brick powder should not be used for cleaning the teeth as it could cause damage to the enamel. Gum disease. Gum disease or periodontal disease is a bacterial infection causing inflammations of the gums, bone, and the surrounding tissues that support the teeth. It is caused because of plaque buildup. The bacteria is plaque produce toxins that damage the gums. If left untreated, it can lead to the teeth becoming loose and even falling off. Gingivitis is a mild form of gum disease in children that leads to swollen and sore gums. Eating a balanced diet is important to avoid gum disease. Smoking and chewing tobacco are major causes of gum disease in adults. Vitamin C is an important nutrient that has to be taken regularly. If not taken in sufficient quantities, the gum tissues weaken and it leads to red, swollen and bleeding gums. Eating citrus fruits helps to avoid these kind of problems. Next, care of the eyes. Our eyes helps us see the world around us. Only we protect them from infection, harsh climatic conditions, direct sunlight, etc. Can we avoid impairment in vision and blindness. Some ways of protecting our eyes are as follows. The first point is keeping our eyes clean and washing them 2 to 3 times a day with clean water. Number 2, eating a balanced diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Number 3, certain diseases like diabetes and high blood pressure affect the eyes. Regular exercise helps control these kind of disease and lowers the risk of eyes problems. Number 4, protecting our eyes from direct sunlight by wearing sunglasses. Number 5, wearing protective eyewear while playing different sports and while working in factories. Number 6, avoid sharing towels with others, even at home among family members. Next, some common eye diseases in which the first one is conjunctivitis, also known as pink eye. It is a common infection of the conjunctiva of the eyes. When caused by a virus or bacteria, it is contagious and can spread easily in the home and in the schools through contaminated hands and towels. Conjunctivitis can also be caused by irritants like smoke, pollen grains, etc. Treatment includes the use of antibiotic drops and ointments. The second one is night blindness. It is a disorder of the cells of the retina caused due to a deficiency of vitamin A in the diet. People suffering from night blindness have difficulty seeing at night as well as in dim light. Third one, color blindness. This is not blindness but a genetic disorder in which a person has difficulty distinguishing between colors like red and green or blue and yellow. It affects males more than females. Fourth one, cataract. This is a disorder of the eye often related to age. The lens in the eyes loses its transparency. This condition can be cured by a surgery in which the lens of the eye is replaced. Next one, hair care. What is the first thing that you notice about a person when you meet them for the first time? Most often, it's their hair. Clean, well-combed hair always make a good impression. If we take care of our hair, it will stay healthy and we can avoid early hair loss. A healthy diet is very important for a healthy hair. Conditions like hair loss and thin sparse hair could be due to the lack of certain vitamins and minerals like iron in the diet. Stress also leads to hair loss and premature graying. Hair must be washed frequently to remove all the excess oil, dead cells and sweat that collects on it, which make it look greasy and dirty. Washing, shampooing, combing and brushing it regularly keeps it clean and healthy. It also keeps away parasites like lice that can irritate the scalp and make it itch. Massaging the scalp also helps improve circulation of blood in the scalp and promotes healthy hair growth. Next, to stay healthy, it is important to stay active. We should spend a lot of time outdoors, playing in gardens, parks or playground, and breathing in the fresh, pure air. Exercise should be a part of our daily routine life. Some form of exercise that we can follow are brisk walking, running, cycling, playing tennis, jogging, skipping, yoga, and aerobics. The advantages of physical exercise are as follows. First one is it helps build a stronger bone and supplies more oxygen to the muscles, which in turn help us stay healthy. Number 2, it tones up the muscles of the heart and lungs. Number 3, it prevents obesity by burning unwanted calories which get stored as fat. Number 4, it helps in lower blood glucose and blood cholesterol level. Number 5, it reduces hypertension.